Okay guys, the game we're going to play today is mat ball. How mat ball works is I split the class into two different teams. We have a kicking team that will line up against this wall behind a cone. We'll have the fielding team, which will spread out all over the gym. The only place they cannot stand is they cannot stand on the three mats that we have out. They can go anywhere else in the gym, it's fine. I usually let them have a catch or two here if they want to. I didn't draw that in. Basically, it's pretty similar to regular kickball with a few different changes. There's 3 outs. The way you get out is if a ball is caught or if you are pegged from the shoulders down. And I'll explain how the pegging works in just a minute. The pitcher is going to roll the ball. I usually use a gopher ball, a little bit softer because they are pegging in this game. The pitcher will roll the ball. The first person in line will kick it as far as they can. And just like baseball or kickball, they're going to run to their base. Today the bases, we have first base is this mat, second base is this mat, third base is this mat. This game's a little bit different, it only has 3 bases. I'll explain that in just a minute. As soon as they kick, they run to first. And once they get to first, they can stay on that mat if they want to, or they can run to the second mat if they want to. It's really depending on their kick. If you're on the mat, you're safe. The next person in line kicks, and that person that was already on this mat can stay there if they want to, or they can run to the second mat. So you can have as many people on this first mat as you want to. There's no limit on how many kids can be on a mat at a time. Once they get to the third mat, if they run to the second and they run to the third, there is no fourth mat. As you can tell, there's just a home plate. So what they would do is if they wanted to run again, they would run from the third mat, around the polydot, and back to the first mat. It's very important that you tell them to run around the polydot. If they run straight across, it's too easy, and there's a whole bunch of pitchers and fielders right there. So you want them to run around the orange polydot and back to the mat. The object of the game is the kicking team wants to get their whole team on a mat, and the fielding team wants to get 3 outs so they can switch and try to get their whole team on the mat. If, let's say the red team is kicked and they got 3 outs, and the blue team comes in to kick and they get 3 outs, so it's a red turn again. If you were on a mat the prior inning, so let's say this person was here the last inning, the next inning when they go out, they go back to the mat that they were on. They don't start over and they don't kick again. So the people that kick are only the people that get out or have not had their turn to kick yet. If you're on a mat the previous inning, you go back to the mat. Like I said, the object of the game is to get everybody on your team on a mat. The first team to accomplish everybody on a mat wins the game. The ways you can get out, if your ball is caught in the air, or if you kick a grounder, and let's say this person gets it and they're running to first and you peg them from the shoulders down, they're out. Okay. Another rule you want to emphasize is this: if you ever step off the mat, so we say the red person right here, and their foot steps off the mat, they have to run. Their whole body has to be on the mat. So if they step off, they have to run, and that's a way to get out. This game goes on for quite a while because a lot of our students don't realize that if you just stay on the mat, your team's going to win. They like running laps. So when they run laps, they take chances, and they most likely are going to get pegged, and they'll go to the back of the line. So like I said, the object of the game is to get your entire team on the mat. First team to get their entire team on the mat wins. Supplies you'll need for this are 3 mats, polydot, ball to pitch, and I use a home plate right here. And that's about all the equipment you'll need. You may want to have crash mats located next to the bases, because that can get a little crazy. If you have crash mats, that really helps, or if you have extra mats you can put back here so they don't run into the wall. They have safety problems with that with this game. I usually play this game with 3rd grade and up. A little under that kind of don't get the concept of staying on the mat to win the game. They just constantly run. So this is mat ball. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.